In the world of club design, innovation, and breakthrough technology, there may very well be a new leader in the clubhouse. So stick around. In the moments ahead, we'll show you the latest and greatest from Titleist. It has been a very long time since I have taken any sort of a deep or shallow dive into the world of Titleist, and I am so excited because as I stand here with Luke Epp, who is the Director of Marketing for
Metals and Irons.
Metals and Irons. This is a category that excites me, especially as I stand next to this little sampler platter of some of the sleekest looking clubs I've seen in a long time. So these are exciting times in your world.
Very exciting.
What's got you the most excited?
Very exciting times, Bill. You know, we launched our TSR 2, 3, and 4 this fall, and it's been our most successful metals launch that we've ever had as a company. We're getting great tour validation. We're also seeing some great results at retail. So we just launched our new TSR 1 to really round out the lineup for making product for all types of golfers, and I'd be happy to walk you through the lineup.
I'd love to see it. Just like I said, this is kind of new to me in the current era. I've been with one of your neighbors for a while, and now we are able to talk about everybody, and so this intrigues me greatly.
Yeah. I think when we talk about drivers at Titleist, we like to position it very simply. If there's 3 words to remember, it's faster, longer, straighter.
I need all of those things.
Yeah, everybody does when it comes to metalwoods. When we talk about faster, it's all about aerodynamics. So we spent a lot of time really looking at unique shapes, helping the golfer really swing it faster. So the TSR 2 is a really good example of that. You can see this unique boat tail shaping. It's really about the curvature of the crown and the sole, helping reduce that weight as you're swinging the golf club. We talked about how really premium these look, just super minimal. They're actually serving a purpose. All these little indentations that we used to have, we've taken those away, and that helps swing the club faster through the air.
Is it a return to simplicity as opposed to all of the different iterations that we've gone through over the past several years?
Yeah, I mean, I think it looks simple and clean, but it's very technical when it comes to what's happening from a CG standpoint. The second point is longer, right? That we talk about. Everyone wants to hit it longer. When we think about longer, it really starts with the unique face insert designs that we're using. So we have different face inserts for every driver model. So we have a multi-plateau variable face thickness in the 2, the 4, and the 1. So basically what that does for a player, if they're missing it in the heel or the toe, it really maintains ball speed across the face.
Okay.
So we have that in the 1, 2, and 4. Then in our 3 model, we have the what we call speed ring in this face. So we stiffen the perimeter of the driver face, and that actually makes it faster on center. So for a player who's very good making consistent contact, whether it's in the center or just in the heel, the 3 model's been very good for us. And then the other thing, when we talk about longer, it's our unique materials that we're using. So we're using aerospace grade titanium face inserts. It's ATI 425. We're one of 3 customers that uses this. NASA's the first, the US government, and us. So we're seeing great ball speeds, really great sound and feel with all of our drivers.
As I stand over top of this, and obviously I'm not hitting balls right now, but as I stand over top of it, I feel like I'm hitting an iteration of a very popular car that's come out these days that drives itself.
Oh yeah.
I don't have to use the brand name, I guess, but it just feels like it's a step ahead of its generation from a visual standpoint, let alone the technology inside of it.
When we're designing and looking at technology, one of the big things is we still look at look, sound, feel, and we get such great feedback from our tour players, from the testing we do at TPI, and that's one of the top things that we think about. It's the full package, right? You've got to have the technology, you've got to have the launch, the spin, the speed, but it's also got to look and sound great. TSR 1, we just launched this at the PGA Show. This is really our lightweight design. That's how we get speed. So this is a 270 gram overall build configuration. So that's about 40 grams lighter than the rest of our drivers. This is made for players with moderate swing speed. So under 90 mile-an-hour driver speed or less.
Oh, okay.
It's about 30% of all golfers, believe it or not.
Yep.
The 2, as we talked about a little bit earlier, is really about maximizing speed and stability. This is our max performance driver. Going to be the most forgiving option that we have in our lineup. We've added the aerodynamics. We've got the boat tail shape. We've made some really nice refinements to the look and address, incorporating some of the things that we're seeing in the Model 3 that players really love. And this has gotten a lot faster too.
Do you generally allocate according to handicap, according to index, driver assignment, or
we really encourage everyone to get custom fit.
Right.
Custom fitting is huge. We make this great performing product. We want to unlock it with our fitting network and our fitting specialists, and there's a lot of different tools that we have to do that.
You guys, well, Titleist is known for being the industry leader in fitting.
Yes.
Really?
Yep. We invest a lot of time and resources. Whether you're on the PGA Tour or a 20-25 handicap, we think everyone should get fit.
Yeah. Okay.
The 3, speaking of fitting, this is our most adjustable driver. So we have obviously the Sure Fit hosel, which we have in all of our drivers, but this has CG track weighting. So you can adjust the CG heel or toe depending on impact location for certain players. And then the 4, Model 4, is the ultimate low spin driver. So if a player has too high a spin, over 3,000 RPM, that can come from high swing speeds, angle of attack, this is a great option for them. So we've added dual CG options here. So when the weight is in the front, the heavy weight, that's going to be the lowest spin option. When you put it in the back, you get a little bit more stability and MOI.
Now, there are probably a good number of people watching right now who really didn't know that there could be that level of specific technological differences from 1 through 4 in the driver line, right? It's a pretty elaborate system, and one that I would venture to guess you don't want to try tackling on your own. You want to be fit.
Want to be fit. I mean, we just ran through some simple high-level positioning, but definitely recommend getting fit. Each driver has a unique center of gravity, and that really kind of dictates launch and spin. So we have options for everyone, all player levels.
Luke, I can tell already that you and I are not only just barely scratching the surface today, but that we need to spend some more time together. And I need to get a cream-colored jacket at some point. I feel out of place.
Yeah, well, this is kind of company history, right? Like back in the day, in the 1930s, you had to go find your sales rep on the first tee, and they wore a white coat so you could get your golf balls, you'd get your chit or your token, and then you could go to the pro shop and get your golf ball. So that's why we wear these at the PGA Show.
So if I were to wear one of those, I could just walk up and get some golf balls for me.
Oh yeah, it is a golf ball year launch too. So
it's a launch of everything year, right? I mean, there's always some new innovation coming out, which is one of the reasons why your exhibit space here at the PGA Show is jammed wall to wall.
Yes.
There's excitement in the air.
Ton of excitement. We've got some great momentum across all product categories. We have launched Scotty Cameron putters, new Super Select line. We've got wedges. We've got some new limited edition T-Series black irons, and then our spring metal lineup. So a lot of good things happening.
We've got a lot more conversations to have in the days ahead. So great to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. All right.